When you spend $3,500 but Apple wants $1 more per month. Farm in other games. Farm in Minecraft. When your uncle sees you taking the last beer. Who owns a Nirvana shirt? Who actually listens to Nirvana? That one time a year you dress up nicely. TikTok, 14-year-old YouTube vines. Me, eats a hamburger, everyone else in Hamburg. This bird holds himself in air by power of hate. Saw the Apple Vision on Wish so I had to get it. How do I turn it on? No one. Children around the age of 4. Why do you exist? Casual X. Competitive X. Types of headaches, migraine, hypertension, stress. Your game freezes when you are saving. This air quality about to have NYC look like the Spider-Man game for PS1. The construction is gonna have some delays, just open it LMAO. Me creating different accounts to get free 1-month trials. When you're just chilling and suddenly a random wave of melancholy hits you. Me realizing mid-game that the reason I have been so obsessed with this game lately is because it's distracting me from a tough period in my life. If a scene involves an actor to snort, what substance are they actually snorting? Huh. Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. Linguists looking at Japanese and the years it takes to learn to read after learning the entire Korean alphabet in 45 minutes. The multiverse concept is based on infinite possibilities, so why are there so many this happens in every universe moments in multiverse stories? People talking about the latest movie about how it's so good, me who lives in Russia and has seen none of the big movies in 2023. Wanna see me do a masterpiece? Wanna see me do it again? Across the Spider-Verse proves that you can make an ultra-social justice politically correct movie with tons of strong women and diverse roles and it can still be good enough to get fantastic audience and critic reviews. Netflix and Mindy Kaling. When you're cleaning out the attic but keep getting distracted by the cool shoe you find. $100 worth of cat toys. Old M&M from under the couch. My depression. Did you actually think I was gonna leave you alone? Me after trying literally everything, kinda. People that read the video subtitles, people that put on headphones, people that play any random video with volume in public. I spent $100,000 on an NFT, it'll be worth more than your life. Me after unplugging the electricity, NFT what? When your girl drags you to a formal event and you find out it's a dry venue. My intrusive thoughts looking at that random everything will be okay mood. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Wow, really? That's amazing. Men with a time machine. So that's what will happen if you sell Lucasfilm to Disney. Wow, that sounds terrible. Thanks for the heads up. Me when my kid comes home from school and tells me about Dragon Ball Z and Bleach. Californians, New Yorkers explaining how shitty the air quality is right now. When New York gets covered in an orange haze and suddenly gets transported to Mexico. Apple users going nuts over mediocre tech that's already been out 4 years and costs 6 times the price. If gravity exists, then why does the US flag look like this? And not like this? Whoa, this VR is so realistic. Bank account, your current balance minus $3,499. Wishing for more wishes. Wish for the Gina's memory to be wiped from when we first met. When you nearly miss your train because the side hotline guy had you on the phone for 40 minutes, you sly dog, you had me monologuing. Me sliding into my crush's DM on her birthday even though she had blocked me from her OnlyFans. Friend, can you grab something out of my string bag? Me. Math class is only bad when your teacher is she. Change my mind. Remember when cupcakes had this huge moment in like 2010 and cupcake shops opened everywhere and you couldn't get normal desserts anywhere, you had to eat gigantic dry cupcakes that were $15 each. I'm going out to enjoy the fresh air, Canada, the F you are. 6 feet 4 inch muscular man from Brussels, do you speak my language? A Vegemite sandwich. Soviets when they built the biggest nuclear plant of Europe next to the biggest dam of Europe, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. Me trying to eat pizza in peace, my dog. The Russian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire had to scrap the Ask the Audience lifeline as the audience would intentionally give the wrong answer. Could you turn an anime into a musical by having the opening run for 30 straight minutes? Huh. Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. When you watch the last episode of your favorite series and you have an existential crisis. The typical hot female character who eats a lot of junk food but still retains their form. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Isaac Newton when I flip a DQ blizzard and it doesn't fall out of the cup. Confused Dungabunga. Choose wisely. Apple augmented reality headset $3,500. Level 3A full armor system with additional knee and forearm armor for full body coverage $2,900. Actually my ancestors would want me to take a nap right now. They would be like, hell yeah, no one is trying to chill you or anything. You don't have to like flee on a boat. Your belly is full and it's a beautiful day. That's sick babe. And so really I'm honoring them. When someone asks me, are you actually relaxing or are you just shutting down and dissociating? Stop complaining about your life. There are literally people living in the USA. My GF watching me scroll memes. What's so funny? You wouldn't get it. Germany returns artifacts taken from Africa during colonial rule. The British Museum. Do you ever just look at your homework like this? I look at people like this. I look at everything like this. I look like this. Man running from cops stops to pet cats goes to jail. There are two types of deathcore metal listeners. Deathcore metal bands that try too hard to be edgy and dark with edgy lyrics about dumb stuff. Actual deathcore bands that write real songs about the real problems in society. I'm the age where I watch movies and find the dad attractive. I'm at the age where I watch movies and pass the F out during the opening credits. Thank you for bringing your Bluetooth speaker to the beach. I didn't want to hear the sound of the waves and birds and wind. I wanted to hear the Spotify playlist you listen to everywhere else in your life because you hate to be alone with your thoughts for even 1 minute. Thank you. Deodorants were created to solve a fake problem and thrive thanks to the patriarchy. Come to an anime convention and you will delete this. F. I can't read any of this stuff. I feel educated. Where was this when I was in calculus? When he found out I checked his altitude on Snap Maps so I could see if he was hanging out on the female or male floor of the dorm. Why are you so happy? No reason. For no reason. How the F? When you just keep leveling up your starter weapon. When everyone went smoking but you don't smoke. Money can't buy happiness, me with money. Burglary, failure to appear, domestic violence and possession of narcotics. Sweet Lord in heaven above. Say what you want about anxiety but at least it keeps you on top of your shit work. At least I think it does, oh god. Marines caught spawn camping. Marines, Autism Center. What if instead of stepping outside my comfort zone I step into an even comfier zone? Perhaps take a nap in a large fluffy dinner roll. Okay, this is the last episode. You also said it 3 hours ago. Spare me the details and explain it to me like I'm 5. Jared Dougherty, Cheetos expert. Day number 2. I spent 50 hours buried alive. People who watch anime, people who don't watch anime, we know who Goku is. People who drink in the morning. People who run in the morning. I'm getting stronger with age. I can now carry $275 worth of groceries to my house in one trip. You don't talk much, do you? Me. Tries to talk. Gets ignored. Gets talked over. Gets interrupted. No one cares. Only one that laughs. Too many of us have tried to tone down our weirdness for friends or partners only to later learn that we were suppressing the best things about us. There's no joy like the joy of being your strange self and finding that there are people who love you for it. All this overthinking and I still make the worst decisions.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.